Hey, it's Robin with Virtual Honeymoon. I'm here today in my home office, and I've been thinking about getting on here and just kind of chatting with y'all and doing a series of videos to let you know exactly what Virtual Honeymoon is, who we work with, what we do, what the future looks like. We've just been getting bombarded with inquiries. We've got a couple hundred agents that we work with right now, and that's growing. We've got some events that are coming up as far as that you can actually come and physically meet us. And we're going to be in Vegas in November at the Wedding MBA. And then we're going to be at Love Mexico in December. So we did that last year. We love Mexico, and so we always like to support them. So we'll be there. So we'd love to meet you. If you're going to either one of those events, please come and find us, and love to set up a time to chat and show you what we're all about. But for those of you that can't make any place physical to like meet up with us and see us, I'm going to be doing a series of videos and just kind of give you a backlog about like how I got here, what the past looked like, what the future looks like, all that kind of fun stuff. So just going to be really real. I went through some tough times like all of you guys I'm sure have done. And I would love to share that with you. And I'm here to help you answer any of your questions and just kind of be real and shoot some videos from my home office. I'm not always here, so it's kind of nice just to be here hanging out. We just relocated, by the way, from California, born and raised there my entire life. And we've always had a house in Boise, Idaho for like the past 15 years that we've had rented out. And since we're empty nesters now, I don't know if you can see my little baby. He's in this chair. Let me see if I can get it down here and show you. So yeah, we're empty nesters. And this is my Pismo. He's always in here working with me. Say hi, Pismo. Anyway, so we thought how fun would it be to relocate and just we're here fixing up this little house that we've had rented out for a long time. So my office is like literally a quarter of the size that I left, but it's okay. It's all good, and we're having a good time. And the nice thing about the travel business is you can work from anywhere. So anyway, that's kind of up to date where we're at right now. But a little backstory. So I've been in the travel industry over 15 years. And I learned to get a niche real quickly. And so I decided to go into the romance niche. And it went really good. And it was the best way to go. And I learned real quick about how to market to engaged couples and how to grow that business. I did stuff out of the box that you probably wouldn't think of. Bridal fairs were okay. I don't think they're the best use of your money. And so I learned that real well, that I don't think the bridal fair is going to be like where I want to spend my money or my time. So I did some kind of out of the box stuff, which I'll be sharing along the way. Like I said, we're going to do a series of marketing videos where I will be sharing how I built my business and how I got to where I'm at right now, and how Virtual Honeymoon came to be. So Virtual Honeymoon, without giving too much away, because this is just more of an intro, just to say hi, let you know who I am and where I'm from, and kind of get to know you. But the next video is going to be about how Virtual Honeymoon was born and why I decided to do Virtual Honeymoon. For those of you that know me, you know that it was a vision. It was a God-given vision, because I would go to bed every night out of pure frustration from those tire kickers, those time wasters that were all over the map. You know the type. They would come to you and say like, oh, I don't know, we want a honeymoon somewhere tropical, or we want to have a wedding somewhere in the Caribbean. And then they'd start to go down that road of, oh, let's look at Mexico, what about Tahiti, what about Hawaii, oh, what about Belize? I mean, they're just all over the place. And they can take weeks, if not months of your time, and then you can lose them after they've used you as a human resource tool. Probably they used you for what information they needed, and they booked it on Expedia. So although I was very successful and made a lot of money, those time wasters would totally drain me, and I was just frustrated. And I think every agent that I've ever met anywhere across the US and Canada, we all had that same frustration. And I don't think that charging a deposit fee is always the answer. It works for some, and more power to you if it's working, then you don't need our help. You do not need to work smarter with Virtual Honeymoon. But if it didn't work for you, or it's not working for you, or if you're like me, you don't think that, I mean, when you're working with millennials, a lot of them are very skeptical. Most of them are skeptical, if I can say that word. And they're not going to give their credit card to somebody that they have no relationship with. I have two daughters. One's 25, one's 29. I know how they think. I know that they do not give their information, their private information, to somebody that they don't know. So, like I said, I don't think deposits are the answer. You do need to build a relationship, obviously, but there's other ways that you can do it, and you don't need to let those time wasters just take over, and then you're basically working for free. So that's why Virtual Honeymoon was born. Like I said, I go to bed every night like just frustrated and like, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to keep giving my time away. And was woken up one morning with the vision of Virtual Honeymoon. So I'm going to be sharing how Virtual Honeymoon came to be, and where we're at today and what we're doing with the future. And a little sneak peek has to do with these guys, the VRs. So stay tuned for the next video, and I'll look forward to talking to you soon.